afternoon. I'm Nick Raber with Ephesus News, UJK, home of one of the seven wonders of the world. We're here with John. John, it's good to see you. We haven't seen you in a couple weeks. We're actually in John's studio today. This is where all the magic happens, where he writes all of his sermons and letters and everything. This is where it happens, right here on this scroll. So John, we're looking at the next section of writing from your sermon letter that you're writing to this church in Ephesus, and there's really some main themes that are making their way out here. We see you talk about love and heart and commandments and truth and abide. Now, the one that really sticks out here is the word love. Can you tell us a little bit more? What were you thinking when you're writing the word love?
Yeah, I do know it's in there an awful lot, because when you start talking about God, you have to realize how much He loves us. I mean, He comes in human form, so He's Jesus, and Jesus lays down His life for us. I mean, He does that out of love. And this is my new studio. It's they call it a wireless scroll now. So anyway, and as I've been doing some of this work, one of the things that I look at is whoever does not love, you're actually like abiding in death.
Abiding in death. John, you got to tell us a little bit more about that.
Well, it's like love is this action word, and so and one of my phrases that I just came up with was, "Little children, let us not love in word or talk, but in deed and in truth." And so, love is an action. We have to go out there and help people, and we need to make sure that our heart is not closed off to the people in need around us. That we ought to love the way Jesus loves us and love those around us, so we need to help those that are in need. And that's one of the things I'm really trying to get across here, particularly when I use the word love so many times.
Yeah, thanks, John. So, John, I'm thinking of these five main themes that are coming out in this passage: love, heart, commandments, truth, abide. How do you keep them all straight?
Well, I'll tell you a little secret. When you take the first letter of each of those, the first letter of love, and then heart, commandments, truth, abide, if you mix them up, you actually come up with a word. So I can keep them straight that way.
Are you going to tell us that word?
Sunday.
There you have it. This is Nick Raber interviewing John. This is Ephesus News, home of one of the seven wonders of the world. And next up, we have a maze update. Steve, are you still out there? Are we recording this? I'm lost in here. I don't know which way's out. Steve! Woo! Man. That's amazing there. That's amazing. I'm Nicodemus, Ephesus News, home of one of the seven wonders of the world, and this is your maze update. Now, I want to bring you in for a close-up. Steve, can we get a little closer here? And I want to show you these things that are growing. So if you look right here, you see this. They call this an ear. Now, this doesn't look like a normal ear, but that's what they call it. And if you peel this back, you got these kernels in here that are yellow. And I guess what you do is you eat those kernels, soft or hard. It's up to you. Just depends on if you want to break a tooth or not. That's your maze update for the day.